Alright. I am probably the least qualified person to talk about Anji and how to fight him. But Anji is a fairly. He's got some issues, but he's got a lot of things he can do, and a lot of stuff will catch you. Like his Fujin into overhead is very, it's pretty fast, right? Like that's fast. If I'm here and trying to react to that, that's tough. It's not impossible to do that on reaction, and he only has it there, so there's no reason for you not to look for it. But the main thing is you just block low until you see either. Actually, let's go over the basic stuff. So, what are people struggling with Anji? They're struggling with two things. They're struggling with him on knockdown. They're struggling with the butterfly, which apparently I'm bad. They're struggling with the butterfly setups and Fujin. Now, those are the main things that people are struggling with against Anji right now. And he's got other things, like he's got the spin thing, he's got combos, he's got some other stuff. He's got his little he's got just he's got buttons, he's got guard points. He's tricky. But a lot of things do have answers. I'm probably still not super qualified because I have not labbed this character yet that thoroughly. But in general, there's only so much that he can do. So first off is that Fujin on block is punishable. So on guard and then counterattack, if I have him, I think you would do what, 2S probably? So first off, 2S, that's a punish. And there is a fuzzy timing. Now, obviously I can do this and blow that up, but they shouldn't be getting away with raw Fujin, and there is in fact a timing that you can do that will block all of the options and then also beat raw Fujin. It's just something you have to practice. That was true in older games too. I have not practiced it, so I'm not going to show it off. I have not really struggled against this character in matches yet, so my understanding is very limited. So I will be openly admitting that there's a lot of stuff I will say in this video that might be wrong or might be slightly inaccurate. So first and foremost, he's got a few different things that he can do. So he's got his Fujin overhead, his Fujin low. He's got I want to do this one. He's got his Fujin and kick, which will hop forward. And he's got Fujin and throw the fan thing. Now, the only one of these that is universally safe is Fujin and the fan. There might be someone who can blow through it in a weird way that I don't know, but it is safe. It's the kind of oops, I Fujined and they blocked it button. Now, the various options like this one, that is punishable. Not by that, apparently. Not by that, either. Not a punish. Am I just wrong? Not punishable in this game. It's definitely punishable. Yeah, it's punishable. Okay. It is punishable by most characters. It's not super punishable, but it is minus enough to be punished at basically every range. His overhead is very punishable. In fact, it is extremely punishable. And so you get the big damage if you block it. Now, again, on random, that is... I've got the old stuff going in there. Doing this right here, this drill that I'm doing, which I have not yet done, is very important for against Anji, because it will teach you very well how to react to the different things, because they are reactable. And if Anji has to do this every time, he's a sad boy. Let's be real. He doesn't get anything on this either. It just returns as neutral. I think he can RC it actually. So but like Anji without meter is not a good character. He's in fact I think the worst character when he doesn't have meter. But again, that is an opinion based on someone who has not thoroughly labbed the character, so I might just be wrong. But in general, Fujin's not actually that scary if you have practiced reacting to it a little bit. I never practiced in this game because it's just it's the same options it was in older games, except it's slower. And not safe on block and all sorts of stuff. But it is stuff to know about. Now, the other thing to know is that this setup right here is not... Well, it's not real. It's just not very real. So after recovery, if I set him to backdash, unless it's in the corner, he backdashes out, and I don't get to follow. The backdash gets away from the butterfly on throw. It does not get away from the butterfly on sweep. There you have to hold... Well, apparently I'm terrible. It does not get away from the butterfly on sweep, and so you have to kind of hold the butterfly mix-up. And so the butterfly mix-up is mostly... There is not a true block string in between. However, Anji can make there a block string in between. Like, he can make there be a hit in between that can be an overhead, or it can be dust. So he can do stuff like... Oh, I can't get the timing. I can't get the timing. Apparently, I'm bad. Different than older games, but let's put him in the corner actually. So he can do that kind of stuff, which I'm not going to do very very accurately. But like he's got options to cover it, and so it becomes scary because because there is a gap, he can throw. He gets a pretty scary mix-up here, but knowing that he does never get butterfly on throw unless they are in the corner is really important. Now, in the corner... Anji's not very good, okay? In the corner, it is much more real, and a real Anji would not do what I just did. They'll be slightly further away, but it's not something that... It is not something that is something that he really gets. Like, on throw, he gets that. So if he's doing, like, Fujin kick, throw, he does not actually get this. He does get a meaty. Like, it's not literally free, but this is reactable. You can see the butterfly and backdash on sight. The other stuff is, like, he does have a meaty here. Like, this is a throw. He does have options, but he doesn't get the main core of his mix-up. Now, Anji with meter is a very scary character because he can RC lots of different things, and lots of things become pretty scary, and his damage goes way up. But the core options he does not have meter at the start of the game, and you can kind of bully him. This move does not get its guard point until frame 10. This is not a reversal. This is an aggressive option. He's got 5 frame normals, which is nice, but they don't lead to that much. Like he gets some stuff on them, but that doesn't combo. That doesn't combo. He pretty much just gets light into forward punch into special, which is what everyone gets pretty much, except for Zato, who has problems with his lights. Then that's most of it, honestly, is just those two things. The butterfly Oki is a big deal. This move is very slow in neutral. You can air dash at it on reaction. If you see it, it's not Kai's Fireball. Like, it's not going to get to you. So it's not really a neutral tool. It's more of just a setup tool, and it's more of just a on-sweep tool. Now, I didn't do the conversion because I think he does this, but it's not a whole lot, to be honest. Meterless Anji is not there. Metered Anji is a completely different beast, though. Meterless Angie gets options that are metered. Angie gets like he's in the air. That well, if I do it right, there's an overhead there, and there's a low. There's this. He does become quite scary when he has meter. So he's not like terrible. He's just when he doesn't have meter, he is bad. And that's the core of the basic stuff against Angie. There is some other stuff to know, but I have not labbed the character enough to talk about it. So I'm just not going to. So have a good day. I hope this helps some people. Bye for now.